They said she was too loud, too ambitious, too emotional, but never once stopped to ask why she cared so much, until one person did. Her name was Emily Carter. Even as a child, she sparkled with something rare. She didn't just speak, she declared. She didn't walk, she danced. And she dreamed like there was no limit. Her mother adored her, but outside their home, the world didn't always know what to do with her fire. In high school, the whispers began. You're too loud, you care too much. You're too intense. Even teachers told her to tone it down. She started to believe them, and so she tried to shrink. But something inside her refused to stay small. She forced smiles, she blended in, but at night, when no one could judge her, she wrote. In her journal lived the version of her the world wasn't ready for. She wasn't too much, she was just too alive for a world that had forgotten how to feel. Then came the creative writing workshop. She stood in front of strangers, heart pounding, voice trembling. She read a piece that was raw, vulnerable, and real. And then it happened. A man stood up, eyes fixed on hers. That, he said, was extraordinary. You are not too much. His name was Daniel Quinn, a writer, a mentor. The first person who didn't ask her to dim but to shine. Under Daniel's guidance, she found her voice, and the world finally started to listen. Years later, she stood on a stage filled with thousands. Her story, once silenced, now gave others permission to speak. If they've ever called you too much, let me tell you, you were never too much. They were simply not enough to hold all of you. In a world that tries to shrink the extraordinary, be brave enough to stay full-sized. Because the right people will never call you too much, they'll call you a gift. Dedicated to everyone who's ever been called too much, you are more than enough. Subscribe for more emotional stories that touch the heart.